cannot believe we made it to a year of you guys asking questions. 12 fucking episodes already. That is fucking the shit, you guys. If you guys keep sending them, I'll keep making these episodes. I thought it was gonna be like a 2-3 month thing. I didn't think it was gonna be a full year, so I'm down to keep answering your guys' questions, so keep sending them. Fuck yeah. Episode 12, baby. Hell yeah. Carrie X2JG, I think that was the right call letters, asks, what is the best equipment you use? Well, I've tried a bunch of different shit, and I've whittled it down to actually quite a compact little selection here, and we'll get right into this, and we'll take a look at what I use. Alright, here's the equipment that I have found to be the best. I took a pistol grip and added an L-bar to it, and then I added my 36 night vision modded light, which means if you've ever used this light, it takes like 6 hours to charge, and it only lasts like 45 minutes, and it's horrible. So I have modded it and made it to where you can use rechargeable batteries, so you can change them at any point in time and keep filming. And you notice my little bracket up here is for my SJ4000, which I've also modded to full spectrum. There's a lot of fake ones of these out there, and I found the DB power to be the best. High quality, sounds a lot better, and it shoots at full spectrum, and I always put that up here. And with my camera being here and that being there, I actually get 2 different shots at the same location, which is good. 52 ultraviolet LED light, which is great, that actually lasts super long. It's never died on me once. It only takes 3 rechargeable AA batteries. It's bright enough to show what's ahead of you, but not too much that it shows, it gives you enough light, we'll just say that. And it's not too attract, yeah, it's good. Got me stumbling my words here. And a good high def camera. I like to have a big hard drive on mine. It's got 240 gigs, because you never know how long you're going to be filming. Most Sonys have night vision right here, but I added the 10 extra night vision LEDs here, the IR lights, and it also has a video light as well. Always use big batteries, never use non-big batteries, always use rechargeable batteries. And then my other piece is the millimeter, which, if you haven't heard of the millimeter, what it does is it does EMF up here and temperature down here. It is the fastest EMF reader on the market, which is something great. And you can actually record your findings, which is another thing you want to do, so you can actually, record it, like, when you're done with the investigation, be like, look, highs and lows. What mine also has is it has a REM pod, it has EMT, which is ambient temperature detection, shadow detection. Yeah, so let's see here. When I pull out the antenna and turn the REM on, what it does is it creates a field, and if anything comes within that field, it alarms and sets off, and it tells you how strong it is. Mine also has a laser grid on it, which a lot of paranormal investigators use. It also has shadow detection, which I've honestly not used in an investigation yet. But it's more of I wouldn't say it's a shadow detection, even though that's what it's called. It's more of like a mist detection type deal. But these are what I use on an investigation. I've got the best results: full spectrum, night vision, ultraviolet, and then my MEL. So that is what I use. I don't like to use all this hocus pocus shit that they use on TV. I just like to keep it actually quite basic. So I hope that answered your question for you. Antonio Zumando, hope I said your name right, man, asked, what do I think about poltergeists? Well, honestly, I think a lot of it is bullshit. Most of it, if not all of it, is total bullshit. Because every haunting I've seen is quite small. It's not like anything like in the movies. Movies and TV make shit look so much more better than it really is. the same thing with possession. I don't believe it, honestly, really, until I see it for myself, and I haven't. I mean, I would love to see a demon possession or, you know, a real poltergeist activity, but it always ends up being someone faking the evidence for publicity, for money, for a book deal, for a movie deal. It's all just a bunch of bullshit. Same thing with, like, TV. They always blow things way up out of proportion. Like a lot of, like I said, a lot of so-called poltergeist activity is always faked. Like, there's only been a few cases that I can think of that I've seen or come across that have yet to be debunked or weren't about money. Usually it's always there's a money deal, like Amityville Horror, for instance. Well, I would say that's a poltergeist activity. Okay. Sure, they left their house and they left all their stuff in it, but they also got $1 million book deal, or I think it was a book deal, and then they got the movie deal. So, I mean, everything in their house, plus the house, not even close to $1 million cost, and that they left. So, it's all a bunch of bullshit, honestly. It's all about the money, the moolah, the geld, the dineros, it's always about money, man. And the demon possession thing, like, if you just go on YouTube and type in demon possession, you see a bunch of videos of people that are mentally ill. They're high on some sort of drugs. Like, every case is, like, always demon possession. It's never, you know, the people are mentally ill in their head. So does that mean by logic that all the people in mental institutions are all possessed? Like, really? There's these people that are on YouTube don't know mental illness. It's a bunch of bullshit. I just, you know, like come back to the poltergeist thing. Like, it's all about money or publicity, or I don't know what to say, man. It's just a bunch of shiza, if you ask me. I mean, Tracy Malone asks, have I ever always been into the paranormal? Pretty much ever since I was a little kid. I lived in a house that seems to have been haunted. Doors would open and close. I seen a shadow person once. Just strange noises every once in a while. And that was in middle school. And then I started watching a TV show called Scariest Places on Earth. I don't know if you guys remember that show, but that was another show that got me really into the paranormal. And then, you know, years later, there was Ghost Hunters, and yeah, so pretty much ever since I was a wee little kid, I was into the paranormal. So, yeah, I hope that answered your question.